Today I am going to teach you how to repot a plant. The first things you need is a plant that needs repotting and a new pot. I chose this plant because he has roots coming out of the bottom. That tells me that he has outgrown his pot. This plant has refused to stay alive, so I am going to take this pot and compost. In order to plant inside, you need something to catch all of the dirt, your kinds of compost, and your tools. I like a hammer, and today we're going to use little shovels. The first thing we do is take this plant out, put him off to the side, and you have to look at the dirt to see if it's good dirt. Now I don't see any mold or bugs, so I can reuse this dirt. For this plant, I have chosen regular compost. And I am going to put some orchid bark in it that helps with making sure that there is water flow inside the soil. That's also what I have in here. It's kind of what I typically use all the time. When I bought this plant, I knew it was close to needing to be repotted, so I did not take it out of its nursery pot. I just watered it yesterday, so I'm expecting it all to be really wet soil. What I do first is I'm gonna take my hand. You can use a shovel for this. I like to get my hands dirty. You can take your hand, and because the soil is wet, it's really easy to get all of the roots. You inspect it, make sure there's no mold, no bugs. I see them good. I look at my roots. I don't see any squishy roots or black roots, which means this is a perfectly healthy plant. Next, I'm gonna get rid of all of this soil that they use at the store. Put it off to the side. Next, you put it right in the center of the pot. It might fall, nope. Sometimes it falls a little bit. What I like to do is I like to take some of my orchid bark, put it right on the sides. This takes a while, but make sure you have a lot of drainage, because if you have water sit inside your plants, that's how you get root rot, and that's how you get a dead plant. Okay, next, again, you can use a shovel for this. I like to just get my hands dirty. You put it on the sides, right on top of the orchid bark. It will not sink into the orchid bark all by itself. You're gonna have to do that in the next step. Okay, cut it. Next is the fun part where you have to hit it with a hammer. Over and over in order for the dirt to settle. When you get tired, you invite your friend to come and hit it with a hammer. And when that is all done, you shake the plant and push down on the sides. On this close-up shot, you can see that there is a lot of room that we made by hitting the pot. So what you can do is you can take either more orchid bark, more compost, or both, and fill it up some more. Just keep on doing that until it's almost to the edge, not quite, or you're gonna have dirt go over the sides each time you water it. This also helps the pot not have a crease, because if you have a difference between where the soil from the plant was and the new soil, that could lead to sitting water. After you repot, the last thing you want to do is make sure you water it. After they get repotted, plants are very sensitive, so you want to make sure you give them all the love you can. The last thing you need to do is put it somewhere where it's going to get plenty of light, and this will help it grow into its new pot.